of the game today?
Frustrating, very disappointing, but this is what I've come to expect now. I think the manager, at the start of the season, I felt he didn't believe in his players. He wanted to be rid of half his squad, I think, if he could. And I'm not surprised that the season has turned out this way. The manager clearly doesn't believe in his players, and something has to change. Either he gets new players that he believes in so that he can play a system that is confident in, or we get a manager that can manage his squad.
So, do you think it was the team selection today, or you think it was just the players who just underperformed today?
I think it's the team selection. The manager is he's leaving certain players out who probably some of us players should play regularly, like Fred or Pereira. I think that's because he doesn't really believe in them. And he's relying on certain players who are probably not performing too well, but those are players that he trusts. And so yeah, I'll put it down on selection. But I think the bigger issue again is he doesn't really believe in the
certain
squad.
players.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in the players, and he needs a squad that he believes in order for him to deliver results, and he doesn't have it. And I think it's not his fault that we're going through this. I think it's the board that is playing. In the sense that they have to make a decision. Either back him or hire someone who can get the most out of his squad.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give the team performance today?
I think they made the effort. They put in the effort, but it was again just very disjointed. And
No fluidity.
Yeah, so maybe 2 or 3.
2 or 3 out of 10. All right, Diabolical, thank you very much for being the soccer as we like it. We shall see you next week against Southampton away. Any predictions for that game?
I'm not looking forward to. I'm not expecting anything fantastic.
Away to Southampton?
Yeah, so maybe a draw.
Oh wow, you've written this season off.
I'm not positive at all.
Thank you very much, Benz. What do you think of the game today?
I mean, the game today was it was pretty much 50-50. To be honest with you, I think United were pretty poor, sloppy passes. First half wasn't good. We started pretty well actually, but all in all, I think if you ask me, I think Crystal Palace should have scored some goals. I think we probably could have lost that game if the finishing was good.
So now, with United dropping 2 points today, part of Mourinho said by December we should be in the 4 spots in the top 4. With this game out of the way now, we've dropped 2 points. Where do United go from here?
I mean, to be honest with you, I think Mourinho needs to go. I'm a big Jose Mourinho out. I've been Jose Mourinho out for months now. I don't think Man United can reach top 4 by the end of the year. I don't believe that at all. Not with our tactics, man. Our tactics are too slow, too pragmatic. It's just not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work, man.
All right.
It's my opinion.
Thank you very much. Benz, we'll talk to you next week when we play away to Southampton. Who was on a scale of 1 to 10, what did you give the team today?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'll give the team a 5.
A 5.
Just pure average. It was a lot of sloppy passes. We just didn't have determination, man. It just wasn't there. I just kept hoping to see, okay, we'll probably score a goal. I know as Martial had a couple good chances, but man, he had a 50% game, so 5 out of 10, man.
All right, thank you very much, Benz. Thank you. Marcel, where did it all go wrong? Marcel, where did it all go wrong today?
Are you really asking that question? That's the question you're gonna ask me. Whether it all go wrong.
Okay, what happened?
Something has to go right first. Some things to go wrong.
So what happened today?
Apparently, we have players who don't know how to run on the pitch without slipping and falling. We don't know how to get back against the counter attack. We don't take full chance of we don't take advantage of our chances. There were like 20 corners in that damn game, and we didn't score on any of them because they were out-positioning us all the time. And whenever you're passing the ball, you should at least run to it instead of just waiting on it, which is what this team has been doing all season. No spark.
So was it the selection today, or the team, or the players?
Why is Manutd still starting? If we can just give him a rest bring Fred on, and let him play. Let him get some games in. Let him get some form in. He can be dynamic in midfield. But how can he be if he's not able to play? What happened to Bailly? Bailly was amazing last year, and now this year, for whatever reason, Jose won't start. But Fellaini can always come on with the pace of a turtle and not even winning headers like he was doing last year.
Exactly. Yeah, I noticed he's not winning headers as he was.
Oh, and by the way, Marcus Rashford worked his ass off today, and for
in
what?
the little opportunity
and for
he had.
What? When he won that challenge twice, and then he passed it to the middle of Sanchez, thanks Sanchez, and then instead of seeing Lukaku in front of him or Rashford on the right, he waits for Martial, passes to Martial
behind him,
and falls because it's behind him. That was ridiculous.
Well, it seems overall the team were really poor today.
It was uninspiring today.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give the team?
We don't have that kind of negative number to give them today, okay?
It is 0, 1 to 10. I'm just asking, man.
No, 0 is too high for me to give them.
It was that bad.
It was. Let me be fair. They had their chances that they didn't execute. Lukaku had a chance. Martial had chances. And they just
Lingard in the first half.
I want Lingard to come on as the sub because he was powerful as the sub last year. Did we all forget that last year when he would come on in the 70th minute, he'd end up scoring or creating a chance? That was going on.
He's not played well this season at all.
And it's not working out for him as a starter. Certain people should not be starting for the squad. Someone need to come off the bench and be super subs. Fellaini's one of them. Manutd's one of them. Lingard's another one. And we need to have people start who are not starting right now. Why isn't Fred starting? Where's Pereira? He wants to leave now, and he's a dynamic midfielder, and he's not even getting a chance to play. Don't understand it. Don't understand it.
Well, Marcelo, our next game is away to Southampton, so hopefully next week we'll be finally able to get 3 points. This was two disappointing points dropped today.
We'll win that.
Poor performance today.
Because they're more hapless than every other squad, so we should at least win that one.
All right. Thank you very much, Marcel.
Come on.
Robert, what did you think of the game today?
Frustrating. At times you just keep forgetting who's playing. Maybe 30 minutes in, I'm like, oh yeah, Lukaku's playing. I forgot. We saw more defense, I believe, than we did any of our midfields and attacking. You know, I was telling myself, man, do I really want to wake up to these games now? It feels more like a chore.
Exactly.
It feels way more like a chore that you don't want to do, but you support in the bad and in the good. It's just frustrating now. It gets to the point where what do we do?
Where do you think it was the team selection or the players just did not turn up today?
Just the players not turning up. I mean, everybody, you could hear when people were asking for the lineup in there, and they saw Darmian was in there. And honestly, Darmian wasn't that bad.
He played well today, right? He played well.
He played well. He turned up more than Pogba and Lukaku combined. He did a couple good centers, made one mistake probably throughout the whole game. But other than that, he was man of the match in my opinion.
Right. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give the team performance today?
Team, a 5.
A 5.
They were bad. They didn't take advantage of the situations they were in. It just seems like there's no communication either within the team, within the players. On social media they seem like, oh, we're
ready and all
this. Ready, but then you get on the field, like they forget who they are. They forget.
I can see you're very upset and disappointed. I mean, after the international break, after the poor performance against Manchester City, you'd have thought bring the fans back together with a nice home victory against Crystal Palace, who have not won in 6 games.
Yep, and like they were saying, statistic-wise,
Palace have not won since 1989 at Old Trafford.
Yep.
They've not taken a point.
It's just frustrating. It is sad. As a United fan, we don't want to be that team that always looks back on the glory days. It's going to take a while for this whole team to I guess find its click, I guess.
Right, to gel together.
Yeah.
Are you still Mourinho in or Mourinho out?
I still feel like I'm Mourinho in.
You just wanted to work for the team.
I just wanted to work, but I feel like a lot of these players aren't cutting it anymore. Like Lindelof, I feel like he's picking up the pace. You know, as you want a top defender, you're gonna have to go through some nasty. He's gonna go through some tough times, and he's pulling through. Smalling is like really inconsistent.
And he wants a pay rise and an extended contract.
Yep, and you know what is like maybe you play 2 out of 10 games, you'll play really good. You'll score a goal out of a tactic, and you know our midfield needs to be worked on. I don't know. Lukaku did great that first season, but
he's struggling badly.
Like you want him to prove everybody wrong.
Yep.
If anything, he's proving everybody right and more. So you know, he didn't have many opportunities today, but when he does, he misses like 4 or 5 of them.
Exactly.
One-on-one.
Our next game is away to Southampton. What's your prediction?
Well, in my opinion, Southampton is better than Crystal Palace. I haven't looked at the table, but that's my opinion.
All right.
But if we play anything like we played today, I see Southampton winning 1-0.
All right. Robert, thank you for speaking to Soccer. We like it. We shall see you next week. Thank you very much.